Yo, yo, what it do, Fifth fam? It's your girl May. Today is December 8th. Oh, Nala's in here. December 8th, and I wanted to give a quick update because I know I was supposed to do an update after my show and before my show, but life gets hectic and, I'm unable to do that. And I just gave the wrong information. Hold on, did I? No, okay. Um, anyways, update on we're off season and trying to stay at I'm trying to stay where I'm at right now. Like I like how I look right now, and I'm not trying to go over like to 120 again because that was really hard to drop. And I did it, and I was able to go into prep, well fed and looking hella full, which was amazing. Like I never had a prep where I got to eat a lot of food, and that was awesome. Um, so, and I need to reply. We'll check. Anyways, it felt good going to my show, eating. Um, I got to eat like before, after prejudging, and it was cool because I just went to the shop that was inside, or not the shop, the little restaurant or cafe or whatever you call it, at the convention center, and got some grilled chicken and ate my rice, and that was cool. Um, it's just cool because I was fed and I wasn't like having to do hella cardio, and it felt really good. And the amount of time and effort that Coach James and I think Coach Michelle put into me was like unreal, dude, because I've never had that type of work put into me. And it was cool. She did my makeup and my tan, and everything came out perfect. The days leading up to my show, like James was like like really paying attention to detail, and like it just felt good. Like this prep was cool, and it was a good feeling. All the other preps I was kind of like, like pushing to get my body a certain way, and I didn't have to this time. Like I walked into prep, and it was, I'm not gonna say it was easy, but it was. um the beginning parts of prep, it was hard because um I did, have to cut, and I was going through a lot. And I don't know, I was kind of going through things too while I was on prep, and it was helping me get through life. It made life a little easier because I was able to focus on something that I can control. I wasn't able to control anything else outside of, me. And we shouldn't, but at the same time, it's hard when you're responsible to handle those things. Um, or maybe you're not responsible for some of those things, but you naturally take on things that are not yours to handle. And so, um, I don't know, I learned a lot about myself, and just setting better boundaries, and listening to what's in here, like listening to my heart, and then using my mind to, like, okay, is my heart being real with me, and just feeling that energy. And so it was different. Like it was different. And now that I'm here looking back to, like, we'll go fucking 2 years ago, man, I was really struggling with life, and like, shit, I made it. Like I hit a point where I didn't want to wake up, and life sucked. And even though I had, the roof, the job, and my kids, and life, I had good friends. I was going through a lot of things, and it wasn't easy, and it's not something I really can talk about all the time, or I can't talk about, basically. What was that? Um but the thing is, when I'm when something bothers me or whatever, I mean, well, you know I'm gonna have to say, like, I am like the most emotional fucking G you've ever met. Like I feel a lot, and it sucks because I feel a lot. And so what I've learned to do is, instead of like feeling it and like taking all these things on and having resentment, I actually talk about how I feel, and it's up to whoever I'm telling to either take it personally or like listen to what I have to say, and you know do whatever they want with it. But at the end of the day, I let out how I feel, and I'm not like holding back and holding on to this resentment anymore. So it's hard. It's a hard transition, but it's something that I had to do. But anyways, that's life, dude. Like I've never been so fucking like I can see clearer, and I feel so much fucking happier, like because I've set the boundaries, and I've talked about my feelings, and I communicate more. And that's all it took. It just took for me to communicate, and we're here. And I forgot how this felt. I forgot how being happy fucking feels, because yeah, I just made it, dude. Like, and it can be a lot of things that caused it, perimenopause, relationship, going through, the whole like parent taking care of your parent thing, and kids transitioning, and a whole lot of things. We'll just keep it as that. It's a lot of things that happen in life, and being able to take all that on, and figure out like how the fuck do I handle all this was fucking hard. But one day at a time, one thing at a time, one task at a time. Things are finally falling into place. Is it perfect? No, it ain't. And I say this all the time. Life isn't perfect, and you're gonna go through some struggles. Um, you're gonna get, people who don't agree with some of the things that you're doing, or, you know, um, you know, there's just a lot of things, and you know, talking about my stuff and putting myself out there is hard, because when I talk about something and then I go back to like whatever it is, like it's not easy. We'll just say my relationship, for example. We actually I did. I filed for a divorce, and like a lot of shit happened, and it just never went through. And eventually we're here trying to work things out, and I'm cool with it. I'm happier, and things are not gonna always be perfect, but it's up to me to decide like where this journey is gonna take me. And if like with anything, like you want to exhaust all your options, and you want to see, like, not see, but if it's working, it's working. That's it. You just go with the flow. You're going with what you feel in your heart and your soul, and that's that. Anyways, back to my prep. Life is good, y'all. I'm fucking happy, and I'm saying that from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Because before I was like kind of like faking the funk. I mean, I was faking the funk, and it was, I did that because it really did help me like push through. If I talk to y'all and I was down, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's just gonna fuck with your head. So like anytime you're going through something, it does help to talk about like all the positive things. um yeah, but anyways, after prep, like I'm cool with with how things are working out. um where the reverse is going well. um I didn't have post show depression, which happens to a lot of people. I didn't go bonkers and eat all the sweets in the world. I didn't feel the need to do all you can eat fucking bullshit, like eating everything and anything that was like in front of me. I don't have the need to like eat all my food and kill it because it tastes so good. Like a little taste is cool. So I feel like this off season is gonna be different. We're going off season to build. Um, And yeah, we riding this shit. Like Coach James and Coach Michelle is amazing. You just gotta put, as an athlete, you gotta put the effort in it. Like if they see you slacking, then they're gonna give you the same thing. They can only push you so much until it's like, yo, this is on you. Like you want to get into the sport, you gotta do the work. Like it's easy. They gave you a blueprint and you just follow the mother effing plan. um and so I did. Like I took it. I mean, yeah, like was it perfect? Nah, it wasn't perfect. It is what it is. And it just took a minute for me to like you know get this party started. um but yeah, man, life is good. Off season's going great. And some of the things that I'm working on, it's just learning how to deal with, like the boundaries that I've put up, um, allowing people to think whatever they want to think, because sometimes we care too much about what other people think, and um, not taking on other people's ish. Um, and it's okay to say no. Like, it's okay. Like, at the end of the day, why are you saying yes to something you want to say no to? And that was one of my problems. I would say I'll go out of my way to do something that I really didn't want to do. So, yeah, I'm putting my fucking foot down and doing what I feel is right without holding back, because at the end of the day, I got to take care of number one, and that's me. And then, when you take care of yourself, like, you flourish. You're happier. You're not having to fucking cater to everybody, because that's what I was doing, dude. And it's all a learning process, and it's all good. Like, the reason I am who I am is because I went through the fucking struggle. I went through these different obstacles in life, and I learned. And maybe I didn't learn on some things, but like, it takes a minute. But I did. I became the person I am now because of the trials and tribulations, all the obstacles, all the road barriers that I fucking knocked the fuck down. And, like, I'm a stronger person because of the bullshit. And, like I said, life is not going to be perfect. Things are not going to be perfect. And it's all on the way you handle things, and how you dissect it in your mind. So, learning how not to take things personally is, like, something that I'm always going to work on. I'm actually really getting good at that. So, it's a good thing. Life is good. God is good. So fucking blessed. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Anyways, thank you all for following my journey. Until next time, peace out. One love.